Yeah, because si no se va a ver mucha gente and whatever.
Sponsor ad. Turn around.
Sponsored by our $5 in the truck.
Now for real, this is how it starts.
Welcome to the antidote.
So today we are talking about self-love.
And what really surfaces around what it actually means, not just saying it without meaning it. The water signs mean it here. And we're a little bit too deep that it's hard to get out of our shell.
What? Now you're just talking out your fucking
We want to start off by saying that it's a very important theme in our life, in our livelihood.
You think self-love was always an important, and did it always have an importance in your life?
Yes, and I might get called narcissistic for it, but since my childhood, I've always learned that I have to put myself first over, when you're a kid, you're a child and you play with other kids, and some kids will like pick and choose
Bully.
who they want to play with and who they want to surround themselves with. Whenever I was young, I always had that value of myself that if um, I wasn't chosen by the group, that it's okay to just kind of go my own way. And then at the end, you end up finding another little outcast. And then, ta-da, it all comes full circle because you chose you instead of trying to force yourself. That has to do with self-love, I think.
I think that's more independent.
Independence.
Independence.
But if you're not independent, it also has to do with your self-love.
You think so?
I think so. Because a lot of people don't, not that I focus on other people, but a lot of people don't know how to differentiate the fact that I feel like it comes full circle though. Because if you don't have that little self-love within you, then you'll want it from others. And if others don't give it to you and you don't know how to independensize yourself, I don't even think that's a word, but we're going to use it today.
Independensize
yourself. I think that's just a Spanish word. That's where I think it comes full circle. That it's all. What do you think? From the root of it.
From the root of it.
Mm-hmm.
Self-love is kind of your foundation to a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you don't have self-love and you're constantly, well, I can't really say that though, because if you have self-love, you're open to loving and being loved too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am.
But you can't always expect
to receive it.
You have to know that you have to pour into yourself before you can pour into anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
But what does self-love mean though?
What is the meaning of it?
Like we already said what it means to us, but what does it mean?
What would Google say?
What would Google say? Let's
Mm-hmm.
Google it. Google it on your phone. The definition of self-love. Sorry, guys.
Define self-love.
I had a little bit of anxiety earlier. It kind of went away already.
Mm-hmm.
You too?
No, I was just jittery. Is that anxiety? No, it's not really.
Anxiety is like that stiff feeling you get when you're like.
My anxiety is bouncing off the roof. So maybe yours is internal, mine is external.
Really?
Okay, so self-love. Regarding for one's own well-being and happiness, considered as desirable rather than narcissistic characteristic. Oh, yeah, characteristic. I wrote character.
Wait, what? Regard for one's own well-being and happiness. chiefly considered as a desirable rather than narcissistic characteristic. And that's where people get it mixed up too with self-love.
Because people will become assholes and call it self-love, and that's not what it's about.
Yeah, it's really not.
You don't have to be mean, you don't have to downplay or even ¿cómo se le dice? Over, it's not over analyze, but it's another word. One of those words that people use. Hold on.
Over what?
I lost it. Anyways. I feel like I'm rambling. Self-love is like you have two options: to be mean about it and to be nice about it. Self-love is in a situation where neither of you fit in it, you will still choose a nice way if it's convenient for you without having to push someone down for it. I don't know how to put that in better words, but that's what came out.
I think self-love is knowing when to say no.
When to say no.
And no doesn't mean you have to be mean about it. I think that's what you're trying to say. Like putting yourself first doesn't mean you're being mean or selfish or narcissistic. Especially if whatever is going on is affecting you mentally.
Yeah, or emotionally. Because self-love has a lot to do with emotions. And as emotional characters that we are, we know how to use it properly now.
How do you practice self-love?
By not reacting to situations. Why? Because if I take myself to, because one thing is, I have the habit of kind of like crash out queen. I'm handing out my crown. So in order for me not to react to situations, it's giving me a lot of restraint, which leads me to the self-love part, because me being able to not control, but manage my emotions well will benefit me in my health when it comes to my self-love too, because letting anger, letting sadness, letting so many emotions, you can feel them, right? But if we let them overbear us, then we take away part of our self-love. Don't you think?
So practicing self-love for you is not letting your emotions consume you.
See, she just gets me. She puts all my words into play.
I think self-love comes in all forms.
Yes, that's
like
true.
It could be a self-care day. It could be learning how to say no. It could be even a day out with your friends.
Because a day that you dedicate to yourself with materialistic items or without materialistic items is pretty powerful, because a lot of people are not able to go out, which I had to learn myself too. Go out, have a coffee day, have a reset day for yourself without the outside noise, without work, without family, without relationships, without children, which comes into family play as well. Kind of like navigate your whole entire day. That's one of the main points that you made, which is pretty cool to be able to learn how to do. A lot of people don't know how to go anywhere by themselves.
No, they don't.
Not even Target, for example. And I put that into practice a long time ago. That because we learn to be codependent sometimes as women, and it's not fun. You learn that it's not the best thing for us because of protection, because of how malicious the world can be. Women, we feel like we have to be with someone because we're unprotected, but women are dominating the world now. So what was the other one that you said besides the self-care day? What else did you say?
Saying no.
Saying no. that comes in when people rely on you too much.
Family, friends, boyfriend, strangers. You don't always have to say yes to things.
Even work. A lot of people navigate their whole life for their career. And that's not a win-win. I learned that the hard way. But you live and you learn, right? What was the third one you said? You said learning how to say no.
Self-care, saying no, and detachment.
Three good points. Those are the three main points. Detachment, because if you don't detach, you make codependence or dependence.
The finger.
Everybody knows the finger.
My dogs know the chancla too.
Life is good though. After you learn your self-love, life becomes very, very good. You become very powerful.
You learn to appreciate life in a different light. Because you stop putting everybody before you. Which, don't get me wrong, we're not saying never do things for people or never say yes to people. Like, no. It's just when we're overstimulated or when we're stressed, anything that really consumes your mental health, you shouldn't be afraid to say, like, you know what, I need a day to myself. That should never even hurt anybody's feelings.
And sometimes it's crazy how sometimes you can need space from your friends and sometimes you can need your friends, and that doesn't make you dependent. That just helps you articulate your thoughts better, because someone can give you a light on something you didn't have an idea of. It's wonderful. It's a really nice feeling to have that. The village that it takes to raise kids is the same village that it takes to grow yourself. I've reached it, but I don't know about mastering it.
I think I sometimes get caught up in narcissistic ways too.
Same.
Which is normal. Like, a lot of people will think narcissist and they're like, you're evil, and it's like, no.
I'm putting a boundary.
How do you say it's a human nature.
A lot of people live their whole lives on survival mode.
Our parents, the generation before that,
they were on survival mode. We're blessed to say that we're not. A lot of people in other parts of the world sadly are still
on survival mode.
But that's another conversation.
That's another topic. A different topic.
We don't want to go off topic.
So you don't think you have mastered self-love yet? What do you think you need to attain to master self-love? What do you think is missing?
The sternness. I still, ¿cómo se le dice? Like, I still feel decisive. Indecisive. I still feel indecisive. And I want to get to the point where I don't feel that way.
What do you mean?
When making decisions, I don't want to.
Like, you don't want to feel bad, or you don't want to have to think about it or doubt it.
I don't want to doubt it, because I feel like I doubt it a little bit too much.
Self-love.
Because it's the constant battle. Am I being too selfish or am I being just right? I think it's because I'm not going to say that because I can be a bitch. I was going to say I don't want to be a bitch sometimes, but no, I can be a bitch. Damn, you chugged it down.
It's good.
Damn, that sounded very full. Damn, you chugged it down.
You chugged it down.
You chugged it down, fool.
Hey, Ruka.
Shut up.
Say Holmes.
Oh no.
I really do sound like I'm from California.
Yeah.
But when I'm sitting right here with you, When I'm sitting right here in the center of Houston, Houston really sounds ghetto, but we don't sound ghetto. We sound country.
Yeah.
Which
Southern.
is weird. Yeah, we sound southern.
Southern.
Wait, you say southern?
I say southern. I don't know. That's just my
southern.
My Spanish tongue getting in the way. And by the way,
think so. I think that's how you say it. I think it's southern. I say southern.
Southern is the way southern people say it. I'm southern.
I'm from the south.
Down south.
Down here in Edo. I really don't like saying Edo though. It's second ward.
Yeah, I don't even know how to say it, so I just choose not to.
This is second ward. And no shade. No beef. A little beefy sometimes.
Not for real.
Bitch, it ain't even chicken over here.
Oh, I just got it.
You're like chilling. You be getting shit late.
I was still loading.
All right, so we're gonna close this out,
and we'll be back.
We're gonna see you guys on the next podcast,
the next episode, because there will be many.
There will be more,
and we're very addictive.
So anytime you feel like you need some advice, or you feel like
we will probably open an advice column like Carrie.
Carrie. She want to live in her Sex and the City era.
Yes, ma'am. But it'll come. We're going through it. Not going through it. That's not the right word.
All right. Thank you guys for listening. She's already rambling. She just likes to talk.
Just like to yap. We'll be back with another yap
The projector and the generator. I'm supposed to be the yapper.
You're supposed to
be the guider.
Yeah, it don't work like that here.
She hasn't mastered it.
The projector.
We'll talk about that on another.
Yeah, that's another. Another.
Human design.
Yeah.
Some human design type shit. All right. Well,
I see my reflection in the shade.
You should take a picture in a little bit. Well, thank you guys for listening to the Antidote podcast.
We will be back
Diablita,
with more.
Diablita out. Venenosa out.
It hasn't stuck yet, but we'll see. Bye.